Well, we're here today with Michael Firrito, Gembrook Cockatoo's playing coach, after what turned out to be a really important win today, with the news through the week that, of course, Berwick Springs and Narre Warren are going to leave. Michael, it was very important in terms of trying to avoid relegation.
Yeah, it certainly was. We spoke about it during the week, obviously, and all that noise and talk of relegation and everything like that. We wanted to make sure we've got games that are certainly winnable, and we're in control of our own destiny. So we certainly come to play today. The boys were super. It was really tough, sloggy conditions, but got the job done.
And playing Emerald next week, one of those teams in that window, so that's going to be another really big game. Any plans on how you're going to go into that one?
No, well, look, they're always huge games because we're fierce rivals. So, but this one, there's a bit more riding on it. But I guess they would have been pretty happy they've had the week off, and we played in really heavy conditions. So it'll be a pretty light week again this week, and make sure we bring that same effort and output that we did today. So they're pretty good. I've seen a little bit of them, and both of us aren't really going particularly well, but at times we've played some good footy. So we'll need to be on our game.
Yep. It's been a bit of a theme the last month or so, these rainy, wet conditions, but you guys look like you really handled it well today. You just look like you had the plans for it. What were some of those plans coming into today's game?
Yeah, look, we did. I don't know if the boys particularly liked it. We seemed to play well in the wet, heavy conditions, but it's funny because we had the week off, but it's been quite interrupted. So Thursday night we didn't have the lights. The council did something, so we didn't have any lights. So we actually barely trained this week. Yep. But maybe it was a blessing in disguise. We were inside and we watched a fair bit of vision, and we were able to all get on the same page. So look, we put a few things together, and they were good enough to work. And we're still not doing them super well, and I think there's a fair bit of improvement. But hopefully we can keep, I guess as a coaching group, keep teaching them how we want to play. And the boys are a really coachable group, and we think we've still got a lot of upside, but we're running out of time. We're not where we wanted to be. But I think we've got improvement, but it's going to come through hard work. And the boys, they work hard and they crack in, which we saw today.
Still a fairly young side, so if you can stay in Premier Division, I'm sure you've got plenty of confidence that those guys can take another step next year.
Yeah, absolutely. We think we're good enough to be here, but like I said, we're in control of our own destiny. So if we don't win enough games, we don't deserve to be in the top flight. So, we're in control of it, and we take ownership of that. And, hopefully we can go to Emerald and knock over our rivals.
Yep. And we've noticed with you, mate, you sort of play some weeks and then you're just the full-time coach off the field. How does that decision get made week to week?
Yeah, well, I'm 40, so it just sees how I go. So I actually probably don't mind these conditions these days because I am slow and everyone's slow in the heavy conditions. But it's really just about what's best for the side. I played down back a bit and forward and
in the ruck as well.
In the ruck too, which I don't really like. But,
who does?
It just sort of way up. I've got a really good coaching group behind me, Mickey Harold and Jamie Marshall, Neil Bazarka, Damien Volter and Colin Basto. So those boys do a fair bit of work as well. But it just really depends on matchups and how the body's feeling. Yep.
You've been back playing with Gembrook for I think it's the last 7 years since you finished up at North Melbourne. Yep. How important is the Gembrook family to you, mate? Of course, you played all your junior footy here.
Yeah, super. Look, I grew up here and love the place. Mum and Dad are just down the road. So, obviously, I don't want the first season of coach and we're in relegation zone. So it's not really panning out, how I would have wanted. But, look, we've got another month left, and I want to make sure we end the season on a good note. So it's certainly back to the wall sort of stuff for us. But hopefully we can get it together and we can finish this year with a bit of momentum.
Yeah, well, you certainly started that last block very well with that win today. Michael, thank you so much for joining us today, mate, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks so much.